Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Virag here with InVideo, and today we will be creating a super fun b-roll around a product that I can't get enough of, and that's the S'mores Frappuccino by Starbucks. My setup is fairly simple. I'll be using my DSLR and most of the shots I'll be taking will be at 120 frames per second or else 60. I have a softbox over here, so one single light. At the same time, I have this super nice chart paper over here, which is purple in color, as Starbucks is always considered to be very vibrant and very warm in color. So I felt this color would be the perfect fit. Now the sequence of shots that we will take is to start off with the master shots, as I want the drink to look as close as it looks when they just make it. I don't want the whipped cream to start melting and sinking into the coffee and not looking as aesthetic as it could. So we'll get those shots first, then empty the cup and get the initial shots where we will show the ingredients layering up and the drink being made. So we just got the drink right now from Starbucks. I'll just head to my fridge, get it, and we'll start shooting. I'm going to be using this turntable to get some rotating shots of the coffee. We have the coffee right here. The whipped cream on top has actually started to melt, so we need to be quick. So let's set up and let's see how the shots go. Okay, so we got some really nice rotating shots. Now for the next shot, I have some caramel syrup over here, and we're gonna get some shots of it being poured on the top of the coffee. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so in a similar manner, we took some shots of just the cup. We also took a master shot of just the cup being placed and a straw coming in and being placed inside the cup. After this, I'm actually going to be taking some of the initial shots which I want with the empty glass. So we're going to go ahead, I think, drink the coffee, and after that we can take those shots.
How is it?
Tastes really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The first thing we have over here is some marshmallows. So I have this concept in my head for a shot which is going to be the marshmallows just rolling down this paper coming towards the camera, and yeah, let's give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. One. Okay, they didn't roll down at all. We need to do some minor changes for it to roll down. I think the way they will roll down is if I place the chart paper like this, because this kind of creates a slope for them. So I'm just going to tape it up. Okay, let's go ahead, give this another shot. 3, 2, 1. Yep, that's more like it. Okay, we also have these marshmallows in this book so that when they are poured, they fall in a manner which looks more cinematic. So let's see how it looks. 2, 3, 4. Okay guys, so we are done with the entire marshmallows falling into the cup scene. Now for the next shot, I actually have some pre-made coffee over here which looks like chocolate milk. It has a nice thick consistency. So I'm just going to have a small shot of it being poured into the glass, and I think it should look super cool. It's going to be a top-down shot. So let's give it some attempts and we'll see how it goes. 2, 4. Okay, so things are about to get messy because for the next shot, we have the coffee filled up till the brim over here. I have some ice cubes over here. Now as this drink is promoted to actually beat the heat, it's a summer drink, we need to have an ice shot, like it's a mandatory thing to have. So we're going to be throwing some ice from a height and getting like a slow motion shot of it falling into the coffee. It could get a little messy, but I think it looks super cool. Super messy though. Let me just show you guys. Yep. So yeah guys, one of the most important things is between every shot, make sure your product is looking perfect, as your product is the hero. So make sure you're cleaning up the glass, making things look perfect. Okay, so for the next shot, I've got some whipped cream over here. So it's going to be a simple shot of the whipped cream just coming on the coffee. I'm going to be taking a zoom shot because I just want to get the top layer coming in, because as the bottom doesn't exactly look like the Starbucks coffee. Okay, so we're finally starting with the whipped cream scene, but we are no professionals at doing it. So let's hope we get it somewhat right in the first attempt. Okay, go. Okay, not a bad attempt, I would say. We got the shot regardless. Another best looking shot, but I guess we could work with it. Okay, one shot that we did not take when we got the coffee from Starbucks, getting the caramel powder poured on the whipped cream. The reason for that was because it already came sprinkled when we bought it from Starbucks. So I have some caramel powder over here, and we're gonna take a similar shot of it just being poured on top. Nice. Very nice. Raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, with this, we are done with the entire shooting process. Now it's time we start editing. So quickly, I'm going to hop on to InVideo, click on blank canvas, as I want to create the entire video from scratch and go ahead and make a video. InVideo is going to load up a timeline for me where I can start editing my video. Now, just to save up some time, I've already uploaded all the footage that we require for today's edit. The first thing I'm gonna do is actually not add these clippings on the timeline, but find the right music for my commercial, as I want every cut to be on beat, and this would just make the entire video more appealing. So I'm gonna go ahead, go to the music section over here. InVideo has a huge library of royalty-free music that you can use for your videos, so you don't have to worry about copyrights and all of those things. So we have different genres over here. I think Chill Out is the one I wanna go for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and just listen to some of the tracks and we'll see which one we like. I think this track is perfect for our video, so I'm gonna go ahead, press the plus icon, and InVideo is gonna add that track for me on the timeline, as y'all can see. I don't want the audio to start from this particular point, as in the start of the audio. I want to start it somewhere in the middle. So I think I wanna start my audio from the part where the drums start hitting. So on this part, I think that's a perfect hook to start the commercial from, so I'm just gonna crop out the start. Perfect. Now that we have our music in place, we can start importing our footage on the timeline, start lining up things. And the first clip I wanna start off is this one right over here. This is a simple clip of the marshmallows falling, the rolling down. So I'm gonna go ahead, press add. That's going to be added to my timeline. I'm going to make sure that it fits my screen. So I'm going to make sure that every cut happens on the beat. You can do this by looking at the waveforms on your audio channel. In a similar way, I'm just going to line up all the footages and then we will work on the special effects. So yes guys, after just placing all the clips together, this is what the product looks like so far. So it's just basically just all the clips lined up in a row. There are no special effects. So let's start off with that. The first thing I'm going to do is actually add a cinema scope to the entire thing. Those are the black bars on top and bottom. This would instantly make your videos look much better. So let's go ahead and do that. So over here I have a PNG downloaded. I can go ahead, just click the plus icon. So in video to add it to my timeline, I can click on it, make it full screen, make sure that I don't miss out any of the edges. Now y'all can see the layer over here is added to these particular clips, but I want it to be throughout the video, so I can just go ahead and make it so that it fits the entire duration of my video. So the next thing that I could do to level up this video is actually play with some sound design. Now sound design plays a crucial role for the viewer's experience when they're watching a video, even though it's a little subconscious. So small things like the coffee being poured, the ice falling, all of these things can have a little bit of sound design in the background happening. So I went ahead on YouTube, I've already downloaded certain sound effects. You can easily find a bunch of sound effects on InVideo as well as on YouTube and just import them to your project. So as y'all can see, this is for the whipped cream. So I'm going to press the plus icon, it's going to get added to my timeline. I'm going to trim out the start a little bit. I think this is the part I wanted to start from. Wow, I think that sounds really nice. Let's go to the clip where the whipped cream is being added. So over here, I'm just going to place it over there. I think that's perfect. And before it cuts to the next scene, I can just go ahead, cut this clip and delete the rest. Okay, time for the next sound design. Okay, this is the coffee being poured. So I'm going to again press the plus icon. I'm going to go to the part where it starts pouring. But the audio for this is a little too dim, so I can just right click, volume, and I can go ahead and increase the volume. So I'm going to go ahead, add it over here where the coffee is being poured. And in a similar fashion, you can do sound design for every small movement, every small action that's taking place in your video. So make sure you all focus on sound design. It can take a little bit to master, but it's not that tough and will level up your videos instantly. Now that we are done with all of this, there are certain animations that I would like to add to this video. Now, as this is a fun commercial, I would like to add certain kind of effects to the videos. I went ahead on YouTube and downloaded such animations which are very simple to find. You all can simply type 2D animations or whatever you want with a black background on it. And next thing I'll do is go over here on top on effects. It's going to show blending mode over here. I'm going to click over here. It's going to say normal. And now you all can go through a variation of blending modes to see which one looks the best. So for example, I think screen looks the best for this one. So now when I play this video back, it should look something like this. Such a simple addition to really level up your videos. I think that looks really nice. And I think I can add one in the end also. I think I like this, another one which I downloaded. Next thing I can do is go to effects, blending mode, and turn it to screen. And that looks really nice. I think that's perfect. The last thing that's left to do according to me is add some text. As this is a commercial for the drink, it's important that the viewer understands at the very start what they are watching. So I'm gonna go to the second clip over here, I think this one over here, and I'm gonna go for text, add a heading, and let's write the drink's name. The next thing I'm gonna do is actually change the font. I think something minimal should look good. So InVideo has a range of different fonts. I'm just gonna scroll through. I think this one should look really nice, but I don't like the color of it, so we could just change the color. I think a dark orangish yellowish should look good. Yes, I think that looks really nice. I'm gonna increase the size. I'm gonna add one more heading. Okay, so our text has been placed the way I wanted. I want it for the second shot. Right now it just appears on screen, but as our entire commercial is pretty vibrant, pretty happening, so I think a transition would look good. So I can simply select my text, go to animation. You have a bunch of different options to decide from. So one of my favorites is the disco. So you put it for in, and now you can see the text gonna be coming in a blinking effect, which looks extremely nice. I can also decrease the duration of it so that it happens a little quicker. I think that looks perfect. Now in a similar way, I'm gonna go ahead, add some more text in and around the entire video, and after that I think our final product should be ready. But y'all don't have to sit through the entire process. I'll do it. Y'all can enjoy the final product now. So here's the Starbucks commercial that we made today. So with this guys, we come to an end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, as I will be covering one new product every single week. This is Virag.
Đăng ký dùng thử miễn phí phần mềm tạo video tại trang web InVideo.mi.